Losing weight can feel like a huge challenge, especially if you've been carrying around excess weight for a really long time. In my experience, the most common reason people struggle to lose weight is that they can't stop eating emotionally. Food has a primal association with being loved, nurtured, and protected. This is why many people, and you might be one of those people, cannot stop emotional eating. Food is simply too big a source of emotional comfort. Stress makes you go for the fridge and the snacks, and you can't lose the excess pounds. So, today I'm going to share with you how you can break the cycle of emotional eating and lose that excess weight. This is based on my own experience of losing 25 excess pounds that I had been carrying around for over 30 years and my work helping other women lose their long standing excess weight. So now let's dive into the 5 steps that will help you stop your emotional eating so you can start losing those excess pounds. The first step is to take note of what, when, and where you eat. The first step to mastering your emotional eating is awareness. When we eat emotionally, we are usually in a semi conscious state. That is, something triggers our eating impulse, and we go to the kitchen and start eating before we even think about what we are doing. We simply have the thought, I am hungry, and instantly start eating. This is the definition of emotional eating. Our eating is not driven by what our body really needs and would be good for it. It is driven purely by our feelings and emotions. A client of mine, Carolyn, a business coach and entrepreneur, was struggling to lose the excess weight that she had been carrying around for years. Carolyn was having a hard time controlling her emotional eating. She noticed that she found herself snacking a lot in the afternoon and could not get a handle on it. Step number 2 is to note when stress triggers you to eat emotionally. Emotional eating is driven by a need to self soothe our stress. Knowing how and when you can get stressed can be very helpful in getting a handle on conquering your emotional eating. In Carolyn's case, she realized her business was a big source of her stress. Since the pandemic, her business had slowed down considerably, and she started to have a lot of self doubt and stress about being able to make an adequate income from her business. Carolyn realized she ate emotionally whenever she would hit a roadblock in her business. The third step is to identify the cause of your triggers. My client Carolyn knew she was having a confidence crisis around her skill as an entrepreneur, and it was taking a toll on her self care. Carolyn grew up in a family where she was the oldest and the only girl. She got messages that her brothers, because they were boys, were smarter and more competent than her. This caused Carolyn self doubt at a very deep level about her ability to be successful as an entrepreneur. Whenever this self doubt was triggered, she would get a food craving and eat emotionally. Step number 4 is to clear your triggers with energy work. When I looked at Carolyn's energy field, I could see the family programming that she had received around success and competence that was causing her self doubt and triggering her emotional eating. I also saw programming that told her she could not trust her own inner wisdom and that other people always knew better than she did. We then cleared this programming using my Aura Power method. Carolyn soon found she was much less stressed and much more relaxed, confident, and productive around growing her business. She was able to stop her emotional eating and lost 13 pounds in 90 days. The last step is to create a self-care habit of clearing your emotional body. Clearing your emotional body of subconscious stress on a regular basis can greatly reduce your need to self-soothe with food. It makes it much easier to master healthy eating and lose those excess pounds. Would you like to get some tools to stop your emotional eating so you can finally reach your weight loss goals? I have created a free ebook to help you do this. It's called 7 Tips to Stop Emotional Eating and has lots of tips and tricks on how you can clear your emotional body and stop emotional eating once and for all. Grab your free copy using the link below this video. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.